Was I muted when I said that? Because I went to mute and it wasn't muted, so either I didn't press the button correctly, but I did say, in case I was, pick this up and then we'll check the map and see where we can sleep. And see what the route is. Oh, look at that, a garage and perfect. How much is this way? And also when we get out of the sleep, we're going into bumper view. I was going to remember that. Actually, I'll bring these up now to remind me. And that, while I'm at it. Yeah, I know. All fruit juice. Geez, that weighs a bit, doesn't it? And I'm definitely not starting in 7th then. I'm going to go into 5th. See how we get on with that. Oh, the sloshing of the liquid. Awfully good for corner taking. The transfer of weight from right to left, right to left, right to left. Actually from right to left to right. Actually that would be a bit more on the money, isn't it? Of how it sort of works. I suppose there'll be no career in teaching for me. You probably hear how much force feedback I'm getting because it comes through the microphone. Nine-hour trip. Oh, we'll at least be able to do it in one foul swoop without another sleep.
Turn right.
Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Got distracted by my phone going off. Now, where was that garage station? Seemed big enough not to miss. So I take it I haven't passed it as of yet. It is me we're talking about though. I suppose there's always that equation into the mix in it. The exception to the rule that is me. Is that a DeLorean? Or was that the old Mitsubishi, whatchamacallit? I had a neighbour who was really into that. That's all he ever bought was those Mitsubishis. I'm trying to think what the name is. Sharon, Sherian, something like that. But this, he was from Canada. He always had the maple leaf on the bonnet put onto the bonnet. There it is up there. That's where the mechanics is, isn't it?
Go straight.
I'll make it. That is a DeLorean, isn't it? Certainly the shape of it. No, it can't be because actually it's running and it's on the road. Can't be a DeLorean.
Go straight.
They weren't well known for starting and keep going. Despite what Michael J. Fox and Christopher Lloyd would have you think. Where's the entry? Let me in. Right. Okay, we covered that bit. Next bit. Where's the pumps? Where's the pumps, chumps? Can I get round through there? Because it looks like I'm going to need a bit of a... I think I can. And a sleep. Oh, we'll get sleep first. We're here first. There it is over there. Yeah, we'll sleep first. Full up in the morning. Sleep away. So we're heading to our new location. And possibly, if we got time... Oh, the way we go, we might even have enough to get to the new truck too. If we got time, we could possibly start off in the right gear. Get a job from our new contract, our new company we've got the contract with. Would be rather nice actually, be able to do 2 in 1 stream. I'm forgetting about the fact that that makes ETS even further behind. That's how excited I am about getting a brand new garage and another company to contract for. Oh, that reminds me, anyone new watching this and possibly wondering what the competition is about between the two games, two trucking games, ETS and ATS. That's it's a competition to reach the goal. First one of the two that'll reach the goal. It's basically to find out which is the easiest of the two games to make money in, and that goal is to own 100 garages, completely filled with trucks, drivers, a trailer in each garage, and to have $100 million in the bank. And yeah, it looks like it's truck, not trucks. Yeah, so I've got some rules and guidelines. Cozzy was just about to put it up. No, exclamation mark truck. Stream delay, you probably would have heard me the first time anyway. Forget about that, don't I? Yeah, some rules and guidelines I'm sticking to. Which, yeah, with exclamation mark truck, that'll bring up most of them. I couldn't fit them all on because I'm only allowed 500 characters.
Never mind.
There we go.
I'll find a new route.
And so that is the guideline I've got for both of them. Basically... So one of the rules actually I don't think is there. I'm not going to read it because there's too much to read while I'm trying to drive. You can all wait. You've all got brakes, you can use them. The practice will be good for you. Basically I couldn't get a loan to buy my first truck. After that I can get loans. And I'm only allowed to deliver for one company per garage I've got. So basically what's about to happen now, we're driving down, if you weren't around, obviously this is for people that weren't around 10 minutes, 20 minutes ago, whenever we did it. I finally got enough money to get another garage in ATS. So we're driving to the location, chat chose the location, the state and the city we're going to have our garage in. So we're driving there now with the load. And while I had the one garage, this is the second garage I'm getting now, I could have a contract with one company, which in this case was Walmart, and I've got a mod that changes the company names. Obviously in vanilla it's called Walberts, but Walmart. So I could only deliver for Walmart, and now I'm getting a second garage. I can add another company into the mix, which chat's also decided on. And that company that we choose from has to be in the location of the garage, where the garage is situated. But we can deliver to that company anywhere on the map. Canada, Mexico. I've got Canada on here. I've got Pro Mods Canada. I've got Canada Dream, and also got Reformer with Mexico. But what we've got to do is we've got to make sure when we deliver out of state, we've got to deliver back into at least one of the places where our garages are. To the state, not the actual city, as long as it's just the state or the country, depending on the game. So now we're about to get 2 options of places we can return to, and 2 companies we can deliver for.
Turn left,
Now,
then stay left.
obviously if we end up in a spot, a place that doesn't have our companies,
Turn left.
What we can do is look for a company that is delivering to the company that we are contracted to, and as long as we can do that, and it's in this state. I'm in the wrong lane. Good on me. Too busy chatting away, not concentrating. Sorry guys, you'll have to wait a bit. Come on, green light, before they start beeping at me and then grabbing their guns. Come on. So yeah, as long as I can deliver back to the state that my garage is in and the company that I deliver for, that's fine. I can get a delivery from any company at that stage to get back in, but I've got to primarily take, no matter what, take one first off it from the companies that I'm contracted to before I move to the other option. And obviously, because we choose companies that are around our garages, we're never going to have that problem when we're around our garages. Unfortunately, ETS is behind. ETS I streamed day before this. So as of the end of yesterday's stream for ETS, ETS was $20,000 behind ATS currently. So when we get to the end of this stream, we've got an exact knowledge of who's ahead by how far once we've done the equal amount of streams. And yeah, ATS is well ahead at the moment. ETS did catch up yesterday, I have to admit. For a long while at the beginning, ETS was well ahead. ATS caught up and overtook by a long shot. And ATS is slowly crawling back, I think. Slowly crawling back. Hopefully it will be nice and... is it a World of Truck? Am I on a World of Trucks one? I am, aren't I? Dadnammit. Stuck on 65. Yeah, so hopefully it's going to be a close competition, but yeah, we have to wait and see. We've still got a long way to go. Obviously, each time I get a new garage, it's going to get quicker and quicker and quicker to the end goal, because I'm going to have more workers and stuff, and money's going to flow in. We also, every time we get a new garage, we change the brand of trucks, and we also alternate trailers, so we get a different type of trailer each garage. So in a nutshell, that's it. That's the competition. And like I said, ATS is well ahead at the moment. Currently by 100,000, but soon it'll be by a small amount of money, but a whole garage, brand new garage. Well, this is nice scenery around here too, bud. Cozzy. I like this. Also, I'd like to get to 65 mile an hour and I can hit the cruise control and finish my coffee off, and maybe even jump out of... Oh, come to think of it, it's supposed to be in this view for this part of the trip. Oh no, we did cab view before, so I can hear the roar of the engine and see more of this greenery. Oh, I can have my coffee now. Oh, and intersection coming up.
Stay left, and then turn left.
It's definitely different to my favourite part in Washington, but I actually quite like this just as much for what I've seen, the brief seconds of it. Let me get out into this so I can at least look around at the traffic. I can beat you. Surely I can beat you. Oh, don't give me the heart attack loan installment. I thought I'd had a crash then. Really did. So I alternate between cab view and this view. So at the moment we'll be in this view until either we go to sleep or we get to our delivery point and then we swap around, whatever one comes first. And I do the same. And occasionally I'll jump into this view so I can just have a better look at the scenery when there's real nice scenery to look at. Also increases the chances of me crashing, which happens to be Chat's favourite thing. Right, so when we get there, Cozzy, remind me, or anyone else in chat. Oh, look at that view. Nice. Nice. To get a job from the freight market next time, we've done World of Trucks twice. Obviously, we did it so we can get to our location, but this technically should have been a freight market one. Oh, hello, B. Spring is here. Yeah, there's nothing in here for you, B. There's plenty of trees and flowers outside, and sunshine, and fresh air. Get out of my house, unless you're paying rent. Get out. Slightly allergic to them, but hey. Thought I'd ask them nicely. Don't really want to get the fly spray out either, because obviously the bee population is dwindling and they're such a huge part of the ecosystem. A huge part of the ecosystem. But on the other hand, I enjoy breathing rather easily as well. The scales of life. Oh, this is actually, I do like this area. I really do like the look of it. Cozzy. And yet, where we're going is it's going to get better. I'll take it from what you were saying, or how excited you were about it. We haven't had much rain this time around too either, Cozzy, have you noticed? Well, they've really done a great job on mostly everything in the graphics department on this game, really. You know, I got a red light instantly. Didn't give me much of a chance, did you? Just take your time, truck. Don't worry about the people behind you. I suppose the best thing is I get to have my coffee. I had to say the R word. Oh, right. I had to think of that though for a second, of course. Oh yeah, I'm probably going to regret that now, aren't I? Said the R word and the F word. F-O-G and the R-A-I-N. I'm safe spelling it, aren't I? I hope. Well, I just wonder, because I changed the settings for the rain probability last time. Maybe they need a reset. The game actually has to be, you know, you have to jump out and jump back into the game for it to be actually implemented. Okay, let me in then. Let me in. Oh, you. No consideration for truck drivers, you guys, do you? We'd always let a trucker in, because we know we can slow down and speed up quicker than they can.
Stay right, then exit right.
Still being nosy, are you? Bloomin' bee.
Exit right.
Is it a bee or is it a... Yeah. Could be a horsefly, actually. No, if it was a horsefly, it would have been... Horseflies don't hang around for long.
Turn left.
I think they accidentally put themselves in the house, and then when they don't really want to be here, they miss the turn off, sort of like I do constantly in this game. Fireworks. Actually, that's coming up soon, isn't it? Oh, actually, no, you guys do your fireworks on the 4th of July, don't you? So yours has been and gone, but ours is coming up soon, old Guy Fawkes Day. Boy, has that really been ruined by the PC police.
Go straight.
Guy Fawkes was a time you really look forward to every year as a kid. Even as an adult, actually, but now they've ruined it. Not that anyone pays attention, everyone still buys them and still lets them off in their backyard. But yeah, options are limited these days. Long gone are the days like I remember when I was a teenager, I used to get mini skyrockets, which were like, I don't know if you call them double happies, which were like little dynamite type things. You lit the fuse and they go bang. And you had the mini skyrockets, which is pretty much the same thing, but they obviously flew off. They were tiny things, they were like a quarter of the size of a normal skyrocket. And what we used to do, and you probably do this all over the place actually. I'm not allowed to do it now because Osh will have a fit. But what we used to do is have fights with them, and you used to get the little PVC tubing, plastic tubing, and you would tape off one end of it, cut a slit out of it, and that's where you could get the fuse to come out and use it like a bazooka. Of course now that won't be allowed. Guy Fawkes is an English thing actually. It's a celebration. It depends who you talk to actually. It's either a celebration of Guy Fawkes who tried to blow up Parliament in England years and years and years ago and failed, got caught. And he put a whole pile of explosion, whatever it was, a bomb type thing under the building in Parliament. And yeah, he failed because he got caught, so it didn't happen. But that's why we have Guy Fawkes Day now. I was told as a kid it was a sort of a celebration of someone trying to get rid of the Parliament. But I've since heard in England, I think it's a celebration because he was sort of caught. Hence the reason why you light fireworks for that. I don't know why. If it was because he got caught and he didn't explode anything, you'd think you wouldn't be celebrating by setting things off that explode. What do I know? Anyway, we get to do it, so I don't care why. And you get a bonfire going as well, which you do. We have public ones. And you get together and there's a big bonfire and you put this sort of doll thing like a scarecrow up on it, which is your Guy Fawkes thing. And you burn them at the stake. I don't know if they actually still do that. There are probably people out there that take offence to it now and can't have that happen. We're too stupid to realise that you shouldn't. Oh, really? 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 Oh, okay. Fine. Crashed into something. Always my fault, right? Oh, it's not a day off, though. You don't get a day off for it. You just get allowed to set fireworks off that day. I mean, you can set fireworks off anytime you like, but generally they only get sold around that time anyway, so... Otherwise, there's not a big demand for it, so they don't bother, shops don't bother bringing them in. So what people do is they buy up in bulk and store them and let them off all over different times of the year for different reasons. Or maybe New Year's, around New Year's, because New Year's wasn't a big fireworks thing here, but it certainly has turned into that now. Yeah, the other problem is, especially here, is the bonfire things that, for the public, for the community to go to a local park and do the bonfire thing generally happens on the weekend, and November 5th is Guy Fawkes Day. So you'd have the two. You could have it on Guy Fawkes Day. People would let it off fireworks on Guy Fawkes Day, and then you do it on the weekend as well as an excuse to invite people around and have a few drinks and a barbecue and stuff like that. But the problem is, 9 times out of 10, it always rains on Guy Fawkes night anyway. So you wait until, if it's not on the weekend, you wait until the weekend. Flaming Gorge, is that the name? Why? Why is it named that? I'm intrigued to know why it's named that. Educate me. Put some new information into my grey matter before it disappears. Oh, let's change view for this. Oh, look at that. Sailboat. Nice. I would have made a joke about a sailor, American sailor there, American Cup sailor. Oh, I can't remember who he is. He's a bit infamous down here for walking off a chat show. No idea why. Oh, well, what'd you bring it up for? Cozzy. I think Des O'Connor? I don't know, I can't remember his name. He seemed a pretty arrogant guy. He'd won a few America's Cup races, but then we took it off him. I think originally he first lost to the Australians, then got it back, and then lost it off us and came down here. And he was having an interview down here and he didn't come across really well and then walked out of the interview. It is nice scenery, I'll grant you that. It is very nice scenery. I can't remember the guy's name. So, hence the whole point, I couldn't do that. Well, I'd say it was a joke, probably wasn't, knowing me, really, about his retirement. But it would have helped if I remembered his name. He's probably one of these guys that would have been awesome to get to know and have a drink with, though, you know? Some of those people that come across arrogant on TV probably end up being really, really neat people. It's just one of those moments. Look at that background. Oh, I'm game doing this in this view. For those that don't know, I generally don't do driving games in this view at all. I'm bad enough going on the straight, let alone around corners. Oh, I better not... I did it once. Better not push my luck. Look at the sun in the mirror up the top right there. It's a little white dot. It must be one of those mirrors that have that you can see eclipse through. See it that clearly. That's nice though. A little light bulb in the sky. I'm just amazed at all the isolated areas you guys have got in America. I mean, you are a vast country, I suppose. Mind you, I suppose if I went to America and saw this and went to Australia, I'd probably be, oh, okay. Not as isolated as I thought, because they are, aren't they, isolated? Australia is almost as big as the US, pretty close to it. Though the map won't let you know that, will they? Because they purposely shrink the size of Australia on the maps. For reasons I don't know. I was told why, but I forgot.
And then turn left.
Let's have a look at this town. What do we got here? Meat market. That's the place where we'll meet up. A Macy's. Don't have those here, by the way. Dollar Tree, never heard of it. Parts. I wonder what they sell. Oh, settle down. You can see I'm in a truck. What do you expect from me? You got a whole lane there to yourself if you really wanted it. Oh, settle down. Patient bigger. Hey, DJ mate, how are you, buddy? You don't shut up, I'm going to relocate that horn and you won't like where I decide to put it, buddy. How's your day going, DJ? I suppose it's good if you're all good. How's it cold? It's hot here, mate. Suppose you didn't want to hear that, really, did you? In that case, I'll be considerate. It's warm here, mate. Okay. In my head, you said that with the in the way where you leave the last word out. I don't really care, bastard. Because I told you. Actually, I was going to say to you yesterday, I don't know, I thought you left. I don't mind, and I've said this to other people, even you, Cozzy, if you want to, as well. I don't mind every now and then, even though I've got the mods on here, but I mean, we've obviously got garages, I think, that aren't in any of the mod maps. And while that's going on, I'm quite happy to do a stream, take all the mods, well, the mods get disabled instantly, don't they? I don't know if you've got to re-enable them. But if you ever guys want to ever do convoy mode, help me out with this, because obviously it doesn't have too much of an effect. You just got to follow me wherever I go. I don't end up with the money that you make, do you? So it doesn't really have too much of effect. So if you guys want to join in at any stage on ETS or ATS, let me know. Just flick me a DM and we can organise it. You're both in the Discord channel, so we can get on to voice, and or even if you can't get on to voice, we can still figure out a way to do it.